Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I get a lot of questions on my makeup organization, and I showed you guys all my palettes in a previous video. Eyeshadow palettes, cheek palettes, blush palettes, sculpting palettes, contour palettes. I showed you all of those, all of my favorite ones in a previous video, and now I'm going to show you guys, take you on a tour through my cheek products drawer, which here it is, all of my favorite blushes and highlighters. Okay, here is my cheek drawer. It's highlighters, it's blushes, it's contour, it's bronzers. All of my cheek stuff, all of my favorite cheek stuff. I'm going to take you all the way through it. It goes all the way back in there. And I'm going to do swatches. We're going to do swatches of just about everything in here. So, starting out with this Tarte palette, because this is just always right on top here. This is a Tarte palette that I absolutely love for the cheek products. I'm not so crazy about the all matte eye up here, but I use the cheek products almost every day. So a lot of times I'll use this color for my bronzer, and I'll use this color for my contouring, and that works out really well. I put this on really light. It works out really well, so I just keep that right on top here. They're nice and soft, and they really are good colors for me because they're very gray and very brown and not super warm. And then under that palette are all of my contour brushes, but highlighting, contouring, bronzing, and some of them are dirty because I use them several times before I end up washing them. So I just keep all of my brushes for that in here. This is mostly blushes right through here. However, there's a few highlighters thrown in. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow powder highlighter in Fireball. It's not really a color I use very much. It's kind of very pink. This is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Highlight and Blush Palette. I really loved this when I bought it, but I never have really used that red color in there. It's just really, it's hard. And it comes out really a strange cherry pink on me. I may have to get rid of that one. This is a MAC Blush Oh My Passion Pearl Matte Face Powder. Don't use this one too much anymore. It was kind of a summery, limited edition type situation. I have this new one from Kat Von D, Crush on Blush. These are really cheap. They're like 22 bucks. I like the blush and the highlighter on this. The blush is a really pretty browny mauve, and this highlighter though, they are just, that highlighter is crazy. This is a MAC blush and highlighter combination from several Christmases ago. This is the Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact 2-2 Extra Dimension Skin Finish and At Dusk Extra Dimension Blush. So these are a couple of limited edition types. That blush is just not even visible on me. I mean, it's just not even. See the pink right there, but there's the highlighter. That's the thing I like about this one. That highlighter's nuts. Another MAC product. This is Fairly Precious Extra Dimension Blush. I really like this one. It's like a highlighting blush. It's just a pink, a peach shine there. Beautiful. From Nars, Free Soul. This is Free Soul. I think they called this a blush. It's really a highlighter or a highlighting blush. Right there. Ooh, it's so pretty. Let's not forget about that next time we need a pink highlighter, huh? This is the Isidora Blush from Nars. And this is a very nice winter or fall color. And it has sort of a sheen to it, if you can see that right there. Sort of has a mauve sheen. Okay, I dove all the way in the back for my two Makeup Revolution heart-shaped highlighters. I don't really ever use these anymore. This is the Goddess of Faith Triple Baked Highlighter. Right there, you're seeing a shiny theme with all of my highlighters. Here is the Goddess of Love, and she's just a little more peachy, if you can see. And she's very shiny, and she's right there. Wow. So that comes out strong pink. On the hand rather than peach. In the pan it looks really peach. But on to some Becca. This is my Becca area back here. This is the Lilac Geode, and it is very strongly pinky mauve. It's got a very gold reflect going on though. So it is very pink. Look at that right there. It is very pink. And then when you shift it, it does the gold right there. Another full-size Becca. This is Parisian Lights. Parisian Lights is really pretty. It is the most subtle pink. I'm going to put that right there. It's the most subtle peach, actually. Look at how peachy it is. And then I have a mini of the Vanilla Quartz. Vanilla Quartz is really pretty. Right here. That is a true vanilla-y golden there. Now these Wet n Wild ones are problematic because I have to store them upright. They are loose powders and they will just pour everywhere if I don't store them upright. This one is You Glow Girl. These are some of my favorite highlighters. I know they're just so beautiful. That's You Glow Girl. These are just intense. They're just intense on. They're a problem though because they just get everywhere. Here is the Written in the Stars loose highlighter. Put that right here. Written in the Stars. Oh, woohoo, that one will knock your eye out. Now we have the Skull line here. This is the Moon Tears. It's a little more golden, and you can see I've stored this on its side before, and it is all over the place. That one's a lot more golden toned and a lot more just yellowy gold. That one's pretty intense though. I have to get just about all of the Wet n Wild ones. This is I'm So Lit. All right, let's put that down here. I'm So Lit. That one is Reflective. That one is very similar in color to that Moon Tears one. I don't really know why I got that. I remember thinking that when I bought it, that it was just like the Moon Tears. This is one of my favorite Milani blushes. It's sort of highlights itself. Rosa Romantica. I love how light it is. It's just a light peach, so it's not like intensely peach. It's a pinky peach. Okay, I zoomed you in a little bit because we're getting towards more the front of the drawer here, and I think some of my swatches were coming in out of focus earlier. These are what we've done so far. More Milani. These next two Milani blushes that I got are brand new, and I absolutely think they are the most beautiful warm tone blushes. This is the Petal Primavera Baked Powder Blush. For all the warm looks that we do nowadays, this is the prettiest warm toned pink, and it's shiny. That's what I like about these baked blushes from Milani. And then this is the deeper one. This one is called Sunset Passion, and it's a little deeper. Ooh, that one's pretty. A Laura Geller. This is Peach Glow. Peach Glow, and it's very peach. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This is the Pure Sculptor palette. I got this in a Boxycharm a long time ago, and you can see how well used it is. I use it a lot for contour. I don't use it for bronzing. It's a little too deep for bronzing on me. There's a couple of the colors from it. This is the lighter dark brown, and then that's one of the highlighters. This is from Profusion, the Highlight and Contour palette. I got this last Christmas time. I don't really use this one. I don't mind this for a bronzer, but I kind of just forget about it sometimes. And you know, I'm wondering if I could bronze and then put this on top as sort of shininess. And here it is right here. That's pretty. Okay, these may not be too bad. We may need to think about using some of those again. First of all, more Wet n Wild. Petal. No, this is Blossom Glow. Ooh, that one's so shiny. I have too many highlighters. You think? You think I have too many highlighters? That's Blossom Glow right there. Master Chrome from Maybelline. Ooh, that one is really peach. I like that. So now we start to get into the Dior's, and Dior just hasn't come out with anything I've really wanted lately in highlighters or any of that. This is the Hollow Glow Nude Skin Luminizer. That one is a very gold at that angle, and then it turns into that pink. And this is the Hollow Pink. I recently sold my Glowing Gardens one. I just didn't feel like it was that different from a lot of the other blushes I have. This is the hollow pink. These are the nude luminizers. This is color number 6. And this is that really wild blue one. Ooh. Okay, now I don't really use this one that much. Sometimes I'll use a regular highlighter and I'll dot some of this on, like, you know, just in the center of it or something if I'm wearing a lot of purple, but I don't really use that one. This is the number 1 in the nude luminizers, and it's a very champagne-y champagne. That one's really deep, isn't it? I never noticed how deep that one is. This is the number 2 in the nude air luminizers. It's very icy pink. I mean, it is so much like so many things I already have that it's like, why do I keep it? Here's another one of those L'Oreal Paradise blushes. I think they kind of like have dried out or something. Oh, that one's still got some pigment. That one still has some pigmentation. So now we have this big Milani palette. This one's really pretty. This is called the Luminoso Glow Shimmering Face Palette. These are beautiful colors. A lot of them are too deep, too peach for me. Whoa. Okay, those are too deep. Right off the bat there. Still too deep. It's like, why did I get this palette again? I got it because I bought it online and it looked absolutely gorgeous. All right, there are the next two. You can barely see this one. And then this last one here is pretty. God, that one's intense. Look at the pink on that. Okay, one of my favorite all-time bronzers. The Lumi Bronze It. True Match Lumi Bronze It from L'Oreal. Of course, I got number 1, which is light. And these are just, they have that greenish, they have that brownish sort of cast that I like to have in my bronzer. I don't like a real orangey or warmy bronzer. You can see what, just it's bronze. It is a true bronze color. That's why I like these. This is a Bare Minerals color called Golden Gate. I kind of rediscovered this down in my drawer a while back, and I thought it was a good color for me. It's a really nice, warm kind of mauve. One of my most amazing highlighters. Every time I do a video and I wear this, people ask me, what did you have on in that video? And I'm like, it's this one, the Natasha Denona Super Glow. It is like wet skin. It is just unreal. Look at that, without being glittery. It is just like wet skin. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. Now, these are some high definition bright highlighters. The deepest one, of course, I cannot use, but it is a beautiful chocolate brown. Would you look at the shine? Sitting here doing this video, I'm thinking I need to clean out some of these and get rid of some of these. This is not going to go, but some of these other ones just are really kind of repetitive. Would you look at those? So this is the old Vlada from Smashbox. That is the Petal Metal highlighter, and she is hard baked gelée. It's kind of hard to get a lot out of this one. On a brush, it's one of those hard baked gelées, but it's really pretty once you get it on the skin. Look at that. The Anastasia Amrezi. You know you have to have this one. It just has to be part of your collection. It's a very yellow gold, but it is about as yellow as I can go. This one is an unusual color. I picked this one up at Walmart over Christmas time, I think. This is called Powdered Sugar from NYX. It's really different. Look at that. It's a pink. It's a light gold. It's a very, very yellowy gold on the skin. This is Unicorn Tears from Too Faced. This is another one that I'm just not a big fan of. It's beautiful, but it's one of those that I just would put on as sort of a little, you know, pop of color in the middle of some other highlighter that's a little more normal looking. Here's another Wet n Wild. This is called Bloom Time. Now that is really intensely peach. That's really peach. That's pretty though. This is from Too Faced. It's that diamond highlighter, that diamond shaped highlighter, and I keep it out on my vanity because it's really a cute little box. That is what it looks like. It's crazy. I mean, it's like a lighter version of Unicorn Tears or that Dior blue highlighter. It's something, again, that would be like a pop in the middle of my regular highlighter. Physicians Formula, this is the Pearl color in their butter highlighter. I have other highlighters of theirs in that kit. That is the butter right there. There it is, the white right there. This is something I use, obviously, a lot. I use this sort of as the highlight part of my contour. I put it up on my forehead. I put it down the center of my nose. This is Reserve Your Cabana from Wet n Wild. And it just sort of gives an eggshell glow. And Ofra. Ofra, we love Ofra. Every time I wear this in a video, people ask me, what did you have on? This is Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is unbelievably bright. It's so gorgeous. I have some other Ofra in here. This one is Glazed Donut. Now, if you want a white highlighter, this is a white highlighter. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a pearl white highlighter. Mirror finish on these Ofra. Here's another Ofra I have. This is the highlighter Everglow Ofra and Nikki Tutorials. So obviously that one's going to be too dark for me. But here are those. Gorgeous. So this is interesting. I'm able to, sort of compare some of these highlighters to each other, and so I can kind of do almost like a clean out over here of my highlighters. I'm already seeing a few that I can live without. This is the Wanderlust Blush from Buxom. This is one of their primer infused blushes. And I like to use this one I'm running out of room, quite a bit. It is an unusual color. It's like a nude, has a tiny bit of mauve in there. And then I think this is the last one in the drawer. This is from Artist Couture. And I got this in Boxycharm called Purple Dream. Now this, you're like, purple, what are you talking about? It's gold. But no, it really isn't. I'll show you. Again, another loose highlighter. And it is really unusual. It's gold, it's purple. And that one was really not wanting to build, but here it is. Did you see it's purple? It is purple. I mean, it doesn't look purple in the pan. That one's another one I would use just really sparingly and not across my whole cheekbone. Okay, those were my highlighters. I hope you enjoyed my highlighter tour and my blush tour and my bronzer and contour tour. So thanks for watching, guys.